right, we're back this week. I'm so excited to have my friend and brother, John Sablon, on the That Man Is You stage. And I respect the heck out of you, man. And one of the reasons is all the different things you do. You're a Catholic evangelist, you're a husband and father, you're on all these different ministries, and you have a day job.
Yeah.
And you're a leader within your day job.
Yeah.
One, how do you balance all that? And some people tend to think like, okay, ministry people are going to go do ministry things, and day job people are going to do day job people things. Explain how this all works for you.
Yeah, I think first it's about prioritization and sequencing, right? My primary vocation is my marriage and family, so I've got to get things in right order first, right? So it's God, family, and really everything else, and my ability to support my family, of course, first, and that's my day job. So, I am an exec at a technology company, and one of the things that come to mind is like from the gospel is, we live in this world, but we're not of this world, right? So Jesus said, I chose you out of this world. And I think we have to remember as men that, more than anything, we're children of God first. I'm Catholic first. And so, it's interesting, the balance, right? I'll tell you a funny story, just, in my day job, working in technology, I recently transitioned to a new company and a high-level position as a president of the company. And, in that world, typically when you find out you're going to get a new, head person in charge, in this world, you just Google them, right? And for those who do know me, right, when you Google John Sablon, you don't find anything about my technology degree or background or experience. What you do find is John Sablon, man on fire. John Sablon, Catholic evangelist. John Sablon, who loves Jesus and loves his church and wants to spread the gospel to every soul and heart that will listen. And, it was really an interesting transition going into it because that's all people saw.
Right.
And, if we're going to really do this discipleship thing right, our very presence, how we live our lives, is automatically going to convict somebody else of the life that they live.
Amen.
And that's going to bring a certain level of anxiety. It's going to bring a certain level of, judgment. It's going to bring a certain level of stress and angst and contention. But if we're doing it right, Jesus says, right, that if the world hated you, remember it hated me first. If the world persecutes you, remember that it persecuted me first. And so the balance is look, I just try to live a Catholic life. I can live that life. Matter of fact, if we're doing it right, I will do my job that much more better because I'm living virtue and holy. And I realize that I'm a steward, not the master.
Yeah.
And so I think the balance for us men is really just, are you living out your Catholic faith inside and outside of the home, inside and outside of the parish, inside and outside of the Mass? How does, I guess the key question to end on would be is, how does anybody know you're Catholic without you telling them? And it's by the life that you live.
Amen. Praise God. I have nothing to add to that. Thanks. We'll be back for one more week with John Sablon.